County has a very rich and remarkable history, and it's got to be preserved. And even more important today here was the importance of agriculture, and the idea that agriculture is important to preserving our natural history and preserving the natural events of the Polk County. And so it's a wonderful opportunity, and we're all glad to be here, and this is a wonderful event. And I want to thank the people who put it together and those who came out today to participate. So thank you all very much. And this is another part of, I'll just call it the living history of Polk County. This is great.
Welcome and thank you for coming. You know, it's hard to believe that it's been 2 years since we were last here at Circle B to dedicate the cow camp exhibit that you passed right over here. That too was a spectacular day like today, albeit a lot warmer. For those of you that are here at Circle B Bar, reserved for the first time, welcome. It is probably the crown jewel in Polk County's environmental lands program. This site, which is more than 1,200 acres, was acquired in a partnership with the Southwest Florida Water Management District in 2000. We really appreciate them for that partnership. Today celebrates another partnership with the organizations that came together to create an exhibit about the history and environmental significance of the citrus industry. I would also like to acknowledge and thank the Polk County Farm Bureau, Florida Farm Bureau, Central Florida Media Group, Polk County Environmental Lands Program, the Mosaic Company, Florida Department of Citrus, Florida Citrus Mutual, Florida Department of Agriculture, UF, IFAS, Polk County Extension, and the Polk History Center. So thank you all very, very much. We've got some representatives from several of these organizations that are here today, and they're going to be sharing some comments about their involvement in the exhibit. I'm going to ask that they introduce themselves to you rather than you having to listen to me between each one of them. So please give them a round of applause as they come forward.
Thank you, Commissioner, and good morning to everybody. Thank you for coming out on this beautiful morning. I am Kyle Story. I'm the president of Polk County Farm Bureau, and just appreciative to be here this morning. When the county officials first approached us over a year ago with their vision for the Polk County Agricultural Trail and Citrus Heritage Exhibit, we knew immediately that it was a partnership that we could not afford to pass up. The citrus industry's historical and cultural significance in Polk County is something that we as growers are certainly familiar with. And while we never take our roles as stewards of the land for granted, perhaps we don't always share that message with the general public as often as we should. As growers, we are fortunate to see firsthand the benefits of conservation areas and wildlife corridors that agricultural lands provide. We regularly witness these lands that allow animals to migrate from different natural areas in order to survive, moving from habitat to habitat to eat, find water, rest, and conduct other activities in life. Just like interstates help people travel, animals rely on wildlife corridors to help them get from place to place. As you know, agricultural lands provide important food products for people. Linking environmental lands and agricultural working lands is a great benefit for both wildlife and people. As a fourth-generation citrus grower, I cannot be more pleased to be here today and participate in the unveiling of the Citrus Heritage exhibit here at Circle Bar B. This exhibit will help us share with visitors the best management practices that we are implementing to increase production while minimizing the negative impacts on our natural resources. Understanding the mutual benefits of agriculture and natural lands is key to sustaining Polk County's important resources. Being good land stewards today will have a tremendous benefit on future generations. On behalf of Polk County Farm Bureau, we extend our appreciation to the partners in this project, and we thank you for being here today. And I would like to say a special thank you to the Mosaic Company, who is always generous with anything that has to do with agriculture in our county and in our area, but this particular project. And with that, I'll conclude, and I would ask Frankie Hall with Florida Farm Bureau to come up and say a few words.
First of all, I want to bring greetings from the state office in Gainesville. First of all, we're excited about this project. Two things that the state organization has done over the last 10 to 12 years to implement two programs. One of these programs is our CAP program, which is County Assistance Program, which over the last 10 years, we spent over $125,000 across the state to assist county farm bureaus in programs such as this. This particular county, Polk County, has been really blessed because of their thinking outside the box. And this is their fourth program that they've been awarded of $5,000 to promote, whether it be a legal issue, a regulatory issue, or a marketing issue. So Polk County Farm Bureau, I say, are the leaders when it comes to county farm bureaus in trying to implement programs that better benefit the community. So I just give Polk County Farm Bureau and their leadership a lot of praise for that. The second thing, yeah, by all means, they are one of the best. The second thing that we've done that also to try to do a better job of promoting environmental stewardship. Back in 2000, we started a program called CARES, County Alliance for Responsible Environmental Stewardship. That program basically started up in the Suwannee County area where the Suwannee River Water Management District is. And it was started to start recognizing farmers for their positive attributes that they do for the environment. And in doing so, that was our test plot, and we were very successful there. I can tell you now that we are now moving across the state with this CARES program, and we've already recognized over 800 farmers across the state of Florida for what they do to protect the environment, whether it be water quality or any other environmental restraints. So here again, Farm Bureau is trying to do things that, first of all, recognizes the positive attributes that Florida agriculture is providing to the masses across the state of Florida. Here again, I also got to be very thankful for Mosaic, because now we're fixing to really move into recognizing our farmers and ranchers in this area down in South Florida, and we're very excited about a project that we're working with on Mosaic on that particular project with CARES. So Mosaic is another company that has stepped up to help Florida Farm Bureau, county farm bureaus in doing the things that need to be done to promote the positive attributes of Florida agriculture. Again, I bring greetings from the Florida Farm Bureau Federation in Gainesville, and at this time, I'm going to ask Nelson Kirkland from the Central Florida Media Group if he would come forward for a presentation.
We publish Ag News magazine and 5 other magazines, and I'm also a multi-generational Floridian and a farm owner. I can also sing the UCF fight song in 3 different languages. Go Knights. What I'm going to tell you this morning is kind of what we tried to do as Central Florida Media Group. Introduce a few people and thank a few folks, and then I'm going to sit down and shut up. What we tried to do, Central Florida Media Group's role in this exhibit was to write and edit the stories that you'll see, design the exhibits themselves, shoot and edit the videos, and make it all available online. It was about a 9-month project. I'd like to thank a few folks. That's our staff and our correspondents with Central Florida Media Group involved, namely Matt Cobble, Eileen McCargue, J.P. Smith, and Celeste Walls, all 3 of which are with us here today. Raise your hand and let's give them some applause. They did a great job. My role was to kind of act as president of their Congress. The only difference is we got something accomplished in 9 months. I'd like to thank the folks who acted as collaborators, our partners, and really our supervisors in all this, our creative work on the project. And that would be the Polk County Farm Bureau. And as an aside, I'd say Central Florida Media Group would not be in business today if it weren't for our partnership with Polk County Farm Bureau. The Polk County History Center and the Polk County Environmental Lands Program. I'd also like to thank the folks from the organizations who helped so much in making the exhibits as factually accurate as possible in telling the history of citrus in Florida. And that's the UF IFAS Extension Office here, UF IFAS Citrus Research Center, and the Florida Department of Agriculture. Let's give them all a round of applause. So why is this important to Central Florida Media Group? Well, I tell you, history that goes untold is history that fades away and nobody remembers. As I said, I'm a generational Floridian. My son, Cooper, raise your hand over there, son. He's a student at the Winter Haven High School Ag Academy, and he's a 7th generation Floridian. And the stories like this go untold. Guess what? Kids like Cooper, your sons and daughters, never get to see what our forefathers went through. When the Morgans and Kirklands arrived here in 1876, it was a swamp. There was lots of mosquitoes. Hell, the screen door hadn't even been invented yet. And if you want to know what that feels like, come back in June and go stand over in those woods for about an hour. So that's what they had to go through, and that's what they got us through today. Now, you're going to see a lot of that on these exhibits of what these citrus growers had to go through. My Uncle Jimmy is 83, and I really wanted him to be here today, but he's a farmer, and he told me he had to work. He's our family's historian, and if you were to give my Uncle Jimmy Morgan this mic, he could stand up here all morning long and entertain the heck out of you. But he's our family's historian, and he can tell us what 75 years of citrus looked like through his eyes and all the innovations that's had to take place. But not everybody has an Uncle Jimmy. So you got to have exhibits like what you're going to see today so people can see what the citrus industry has gone through to get to where it is today. At Central Florida Media Group, since day one, our motto has been social responsibility is what it's all about. And it's our pro bono efforts on the design and stuff you'll see today that kind of underscore that. It's a donation of our staff's time and talents, and we sure hope you like what we did. I'd like to introduce Doug Ackerman, Executive Director with the Department of Citrus, and invite him to come up. Thanks again.
Okay, well, I successfully navigated the stairs while I can't feel my feet, so the first job is accomplished. There are more dignitaries here than I was prepared to thank, so I just want to echo the thoughts of the previous speakers and particularly call out Mosaic, the Florida Farm Bureau, Polk County Farm Bureau, and of course Central Florida Media Group. On behalf of the Florida Department of Citrus and the Florida Citrus Commission, I just wanted to say thank you and welcome to the heart of citrus country. I also want to recognize we have a Florida Citrus Commissioner here with us. Commissioner Ellis Hunt is here, and I'd like to thank him for being here. And if things get a little slow, I'm sure we can tell him he's got his harmonica in his back pocket, so we can get him up on the stage here and have a show. But a couple of facts when I say welcome to the heart of the citrus industry that I just wanted to throw out there that you may not really understand how important Polk County is to the citrus industry. Polk County is ranked first in the state for citrus acreage with 82,572 acres, which is about 16% of the total in the state. We're ranked first in the state for orange acreage. We're ranked first in the state for citrus trees. We're ranked first for total citrus production, and we're home to not only the Florida Department of Citrus, the Florida Citrus Mutual, but also the Citrus Research and Education Center. So when we talk about how important Polk County is and how important this area is to the citrus industry, those facts kind of speak for themselves. You know, there's a rich heritage that we who work in the industry have inherited and been entrusted with. And with the difficulties that we have in the industry now moving forward, and as we start to write our own chapter of this history, we can gain hope and kind of renew our dedication based off of the resilience and the perseverance of those pioneers who came before us. And please join me in not only celebrating our past, but renewing our resolve and ensuring that we have a future of the citrus industry in Florida, that it remains solid and Florida remains synonymous with citrus, sandy beaches, and I was going to say warm weather, but I'm not sure that that applies so much today. But thank you all very much for coming. Please enjoy the exhibits, and make sure you get a glass of that Florida orange juice we have here so that it boosts your immune system in this cold weather and take on your day. It's now my pleasure and honor to introduce a friend and an icon within the industry, Mr. Mike Sparks from Florida Citrus Mutual.
Thanks, Doug. I'm not sure about that icon issue. I'm not getting in that Captain Citrus outfit, so if that's what you're asking us to do. Good morning. I'm pleased to be here. I'm Mike Sparks. I've had the privilege to work for the Florida citrus growers for almost 40 years, head up Florida Citrus Mutual. Doug mentioned earlier the connection with citrus in Polk County, and it goes back to Polk County when they were established, 1861, right before the Civil War, and citrus was already here once that county got established. And also the processing plants. Florida Citrus Mutual, the largest trade association for citrus in the world, has made Polk County their home for 70 years. But that's not a record. We have packing houses throughout the county, all over, and been in existence over 100 years, a decade full of citrus. Polk County is synonymous with citrus, and the state and national leaders that they have generated have really shaped not only the county's efforts, but statewide efforts. You can think back to Governor Lawton Childs, commissioners of agriculture, Bob Crawford, so many folks from Polk County that really helped direct the state issues and, of course, agriculture. Certainly, our current commissioner, Commissioner Adam Putnam, a leader, our go-to voice, not only in the state, in Congress in Washington, D.C., and does an excellent job for you. Please visit the exhibits. These details, as mentioned earlier, can't be lost. Polk is, when you think of citrus, you think of Polk County. And no doubt the Florida citrus industry has taken another shot to the stomach. We're in the news often about the dreaded disease, HLB, or longhorn bing, or greening, all the same thing. But the citrus industry is a resilient bunch. They came back from freezes, other diseases, hurricanes, and they will again. So we're looking forward to the future of Florida citrus. And when you get to the future by looking and remembering your past. Thanks for having me speak this morning.
My name is Callie Neslin with the Mosaic Company, and it is truly an honor to be here with the community leaders that we have, with the agribusiness leaders that have invested in this educational exhibit. I really want to take a brief moment to applaud the industry, the citrus industry, for your proactive role in environmental and land stewardship, as demonstrated through voluntary BMPs and then through your participation in the CARES program. As was alluded to, Mosaic is a proud sponsor of CARES, and we see the value in it and are committed to growing it here in Polk County and in our future and operational areas in the coming years. This group especially knows the food story well. To feed an increasingly hungry world, one expected to reach 9 billion by 2050, we have to increase ag production, but we have to do so sustainably. Agriculture is the root of Mosaic's business, and so it's a great partnership. It's why we invest in groups like Florida Ag in the Classroom and the Fertilizer Institute, who I'm very grateful is here today with an exhibit as well. Not only to educate our future ag and citrus leaders, but to encourage them to innovate and to continue to be good environmental stewards of the land, to carry on that tradition and that heritage, but to go forward into the future. So it is truly an honor to be here with you. Thank you, and keep up the good work.
There's two people that I'd like to recognize by name that I missed earlier, and my apologies. I'd like to recognize Harley Zeckler, who's the Florida Cattleman's sweetheart. Harley? So, Melody, you're not the only one in the crowd with a crown, so congratulations. And Danny Kushner from Swiftmud. I saw Danny over there now. So, okay, I'd like to thank everyone who created the Citrus Heritage exhibit. Murtis, if you would please get us where you want to be for the ribbon cutting, but I think before that, we've got a couple of awards we're going to present, and then we're going to have officials over here for the ribbon cutting. So, Murtis Young with our Historical Society. Thank you very much.
Hello, good morning. I'm Murtis Young. It is truly my privilege to serve all of the citizens of the county as Historic Preservation Manager, managing the Polk County History Center. Hope that you'll come see us sometime really soon. This is an exciting day for us, to the dedication of this exhibit, and some really fine folks have worked really hard and contributed so many things to make this happen. So we want to acknowledge them and recognize them. We have a commemorative plaque that we're going to present, and I hope you'll all celebrate this commemoration with me. So what we'll do is I'll call some folks to the front. You're going to come right down to the front of the stage, and Carol McKenzie is going to present this beautiful plaque that looks like an orange crate. And then we'll move over for the ribbon cutting. check out the exhibits, and then all the activities. So first, what I'd like to do is ask all the members of the Polk County Board of County Commission to come forward. And while you're coming forward, just stand here, and I'd just like to say, we appreciate so much your leadership and vision, and not only creating quality of life for the citizens of Polk County, but creating sense of place and sense of pride. And we appreciate so much what you've done to contribute to this exciting day. Kyle Story, please step forward and accept a plaque on behalf of Farm Bureau, serving as in your leadership role. And we appreciate all that you do, the advocacy, all of the good work that's performed by Farm Bureau. And thank you so much for participating in this exciting exhibit. Also, Frankie Hall with Florida Farm Bureau. If you'll come forward and receive your plaque as we say thank you so much again for all that you do to promote and advocate for the industry of the state of Florida. And Nelson Kirkland, come on over and let's say thank you to Nelson. My goodness gracious, the multi-generational family helping us tell the story of this exciting industry. It's been just such a pleasure working with you on this project. Jeff Spence, Director of Polk County Parks and Natural Resources. Jeff, thank you. I know Tabitha and Gay and I all want to tell you how much we appreciate that you're our boss and you always say, yes, give it a try and let's go forward and do, and he always says this, go do good things. And with his leadership, we try to do that. Thank you so much, Jeff. Callie Neslin with Mosaic Company, as we said earlier, thank you so much for all your support to so many good things in the county, promoting and supporting all our good endeavors. Callie, we appreciate you. Mike Sparks with Florida Citrus Mutual. Again, good, strong advocacy for the industry. Please come forward and receive your plaque. Nicole Walker. Nicole, there you are. Thank you so much. How very special the programs you do for youth and community outreach and helping keeping this story, the excitement of the industry and agriculture alive in our young and up-and-coming leaders. And then, oh, guess what? On behalf of the Polk County History Center, I'll ask Commissioner Smith, who serves as the liaison to the Polk County Historical Commission, to receive the plaque on behalf of the History Center. And thank you all again. This is really, truly an exciting day. Thank you all for being here to celebrate the occasion.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Wow.